I was last in my class.
Your theories are the worst kind of popular tripe, your methods are sloppy, and your conclusions are highly questionable.
Alright everybody, Dr. Incompetent here, and we are back. We're buffed up and ready to dive into the pit of despair. Actually, the den of shadowy figures, of thieves, of night walkers, which is probably this town's red light district. But it needs to be purged. Morphos the Guardian has been captured, and we're ready to do that. Now, I did think to myself, there's only one way in and out of this dungeon. So the Rat Overlord is down there, as are all the bad guys, and seemingly all the problems. So why not just fill this hole with water, or pave over it? That seems to be the logical solution. Now, I know what you're thinking. Morphos is down there. He's being held hostage. We'll kill Morphos. Okay, I am a party that's aligned to be good, so I understand that murdering the town guardian is probably not in keeping with, my professed alignment, but also, Morphos has failed miserably at his job. He's let rats overrun his town. I just don't think he's that strong. I think we could do better. I think, sometimes, you gotta have a tough hand, when you're making the tough choices, and I'm sorry, Morphos. Another thing is, Morphos is a ghost or a spirit, so I don't think flooding this would do anything to him, but, that's not really an option I have, and the other thing is, at the end of the day, we talked about the pillars of this game, and one of the key pillars is murder. You came to this game to do murder, and although flooding the cavern would do murder, mass murder, in fact, to everything in there, it's not quite as satisfying as going down there and perpetrating the murder on a face-to-face basis. And so I think, within the spirit of the game, it does make sense that I need to go down here. Now, let me scare up my inventory really quickly here, to just kind of get a reminder of how many torches, etc. that I've got. I have 1 torch, 2 rope and hooks. Alright, so I'm in this boat again where I really can't effectively rest in here because my torch is going to burn out, but that makes it more fun, so we're going down. My god. Alright, do not use the mouse to move. It is overexcited, and I backed up instead of doing what I wanted, but that's okay. That's fun. Alright, so we're going to light up our vaporizer and get a view. Here we go. Alright, let me just bring the map up by myself for what I need to do. Before I get too saucy, I am going to try to handle this area, see what we got, see what's over here. Anything back there? No, not for now. Okay, so going forward, stopping. Alright. Now, I do want to pull up my info. I feel like the last time I stepped through a guillotine, the blessings protected my dude in the front from taking damage, and this time he did take damage. I want to actually see how much damage. We took 5. Okay. So I don't know why I was of the mindset that we would be protected. We aren't. Anyway, we do get a barrel, which is great. Okay, so this could be anything. I didn't save it, so we're starting off on the right foot of just risking it all, and I do want to distribute these things evenly so that everybody gets the experience And Twinkle goes in, and his muscles surge with heightened power. So that's great. And we get a Sacred Silver Skull. My goodness, what a discovery. I think we were really, really close to getting level 4 with the rest of the party, so that'll definitely do it. And I'm going to check out Twinkie Dink here, and look at this guy. You talk about surging with heightened power. I wish I could bring up what his might was before, but this is, either an increase of like 2 or 5, something good. And so now we've got a heavy hitter in the back. Now, typically, what I would do in my runs of this game before is I would save the game before a barrel because these stat increases are so important. And if I got muscle surge with my spellcaster, I'd be like, my God, that's a waste, and I would reallocate it to where it needed to go. But in this case, all of my people are the same class. We're all ninjas, so it doesn't really matter too much where these things go. Strength is good for everybody. So if I wanted to kind of Voltron out like one person and just have some uber ninja, I could do that, and there's an argument to be made for that. But I like having everybody be viable, come up clutch, and I just get this sense of ecstasy when an unexpected source like Twinkle gets that kill shot. So I'm happy with him getting the strength there. That's great. Alright, so now we're bashing down another. Oh, you know what? Just as a reminder to myself, I think that the guillotine was mitigated somewhat by the blessings because we bashed down the door before we got there, and that does damage. So there's been some kind of sense of protection. So I'm going to actually just kind of try to log this. All right, so Hidden Hunk, yes, that's about right. He took 3. So you take 3 from the bash regardless of your blessings, and then this damage that sweeps in from the guillotine is reduced by 2. And that's not insignificant. Look at that archery. If anything, my ninjas are good shooters. Alright, and so we're doing okay. I don't see any other monsters in this passageway. But hiding in the shadows were some bats that will just shoot. Bats don't apparently carry money, which makes sense. They drop nothing. It's not one of those games where you get entrails and bones and crafting materials from living natural monster types like bats or whatever. So, and it's not one of those games that gives you coins for an encounter like this. But they do give experience, don't they? Alright, so we are cleared out, and that's good. So now I'm just going to take my time. I'm going to save it, and just be on the lookout for like any insta-kill things. Alright, for 250, I'll teach you to find hidden doors. This is good. I do have a person who already does this, and I skipped the direction sense or the danger sense earlier because it was 500. But for 250, I am going to get one other person this skill. So we've got spot secret doors with you, and who else has this? Is it you? Yeah. Alright, so Twink. So we got it at the beginning and the end. And this is, again, if somebody dies, I'll still be able to spot secret doors if I need to. Okay. We're going in. We are back to the beginning of the lineup. We found a shield, which is nigh useless for us, but we get experience and money. Alright, F2. Let's do it. Quiet Riot. Okay, you've been poisoned. And you look like you want to puke / kiss me, which I'm fine with. either. And Hidden Hunk goes in. His portrait becomes awesome as he's poisoned. He's got the, like, I'm drunk, tongue lolling out, but then you can see quickly it's worse than just drunk because his eyes are crossed, and hilariously, his, like, golden headband seems to have slipped down a bit on his forehead and is just threatening to cover up his eyes, Geordie LaForge style. I like that a lot. So it's almost worth it to be poisoned just to get this awesome portrait. Okay, now we're going to move over here, and it is Fat Shadow's turn to take a dip. And he gets understanding and wisdom. And a skull. Why not? Why not load up on this stuff? Brilliant. All right, Lady Green, you ready to get wet? This could be acid. And, whoa! Okay, far from being a poisonous barrel of acid, this has made her a more charming individual. That is outstanding. And a skull. My goodness, we are really raking it in here. I'm going to look for any secret passages, but I don't see how there could be any given the nature of the map. As you can see, like, I think that I was saying earlier, everything is like a 20 by 20 grid. And so if there's nothing, no room up here or over here, if you're at the boundaries of Fantasia, then you cannot escape. And so there probably isn't a secret door, but sometimes I think if it's a bigger map, it will just cross over, but don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on anything, actually. Alright, so here we go. We're going in. Twinkle's turned for a dip, and we got a sword. Alright. Okay. So I think at this point, I don't like wasting our blessings, but everybody is ready to level up, and that's more important than the torch and the blessings right now. So we're going to go ahead and handle those things. Going in the grounds, going to take care of some coffee grounds. Oh God. I really put the watermelon before the skull here. I need to go back to my dog Cranion and turn in some skulls, so he gives me the password for down below to get to the Rat Overlord, which I believe the password is rats. And you actually don't need to unlock it. One of the funny things about this game on multiple playthroughs is if you remember the passwords, you can just use them or Google them or whatever. You don't have to actually uncover them in the game. So if you want to be that dude, you can. But I'm going to go ahead and give him all the skulls, and he told me I skipped way too fast beyond that, but he said rats. Here it goes again. So, friends, remember to bring me any silver skulls you may find, and don't forget to use rats in the cavern below this town. So while this guy is a nice Irish geriatric, he also had the password to go purge the Rat Overlord and was not giving it to people unless they gave him 5 skulls first. So he's really kind of revealing his true character. He's not interested in helping the town survive the oppressive rule of the Rat Overlord unless there are skulls in it for him. So, as friendly as this dude might seem, we can't forget his mercenary-like intents. And, why wouldn't you just give this information out freely to let people have a chance? You could argue that he wants to see if you're strong enough because he doesn't want any more blood spilled by the Rat Overlord. So you've got to prove that you can do it by getting skulls. There's, a very weak argument to be made there, but I think the real case is no. He wants to decorate his temple, and that's more important than freeing Morphos, killing the Rat Overlord. But if you do give him some skulls, he'll throw you this bone, which Okay. Maybe he understands it could be inviting our party's demise, but what it did invite is a crap ton of experience and like this guy's almost eligible for level 5. So that's amazing, and we got a bunch of gold too. So we are ready to get some tattoos and some plastic surgery. So let's go ahead and first train before we get the cosmetic stuff done. So she's poisoned, she's training, and you could see the training cost has gone up from 10 to 40 to 90. So still not taking a massive chunk out of my resources, but also not something I'm pleased about. Alright, Fen, did you restock? Of course not, probably, right? Oh, God, you did. Brilliant. Alright, so we need a bow all day. You got any good armor? Leather splint mail. I love it. No, that's terrible. But you do have a torch. I'm buying that lapis box at this point. I don't even care that it does nothing. I want somebody holding a box. We're buying this. We're buying this. We are buying this. I think somebody needs a hat. Ooh, got a full backpack. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, with the blessings removed from my people after the training, I get to see more of the artwork on the characters, and my god, Quiet Riot's face, it's not just a puckered lip, I'm gonna puke / kiss you. She also has appeared to grow a double chin. So there is significant swelling in her jaw region that is just outstanding. So we need to get her some Benadryl or some kind of anti-inflammatory pronto. And the way that we do that in this world is by giving the guy in the pot some money and sticking her head in the pot. Also, oh, did I buy the box? My god, I didn't. What am I thinking? Alright, now I just want to... This is a complete waste of money, but I want to identify this box. Whoa! Holy smokes. It gives a +2 armor class bonus. I mean, here I was just absolutely murdering boxes. Well, it's because it's lapis, which is a good, subword. It not as horrifying as like leather or brass or something. So a +2 armor class bonus is amazing. Boxes, everybody can hold a box. It does take a hand slot, I think, so anybody with a two-handed weapon ain't using this box, but because I can't use shields, this is really, really nice. I'm going to kind of pass this along until I get to a person who can't use this. Oh, brass shield, sell the crap out of it. Wooden short sword, my god, it's a training weapon, sell it all day long. And then rope and hooks, that's Twinkle's world. He's the rope man. And let's see. Yep. Alright, so you can equip that. Oh, crap. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. And then helm can go over here. So Twinkle just needs the helm. We actually don't need the leather cloak. We are leather cloaked up. So... I'll sell that back, losing money in the process, but not caring. Alright, and then we'll give this bow to... Twink Daddy, do you have a bow? You do. Who doesn't have a bow? Just the hunkster? Alright. Hunker, here you go. Hunker down. Let's get out of here before Fen uses the axe on us. And I'm going to go into our inventory and start throwing on some more stuff. Rope and hooks, we know where that lives. Box it. Bow it. Alright, so we're shooting max arrows. And, we're good. We are really good. Alright. almost up to level 5 here with some people. I'm going to hit the greenie and Temple Green Leaf. God, how did I not recognize that until now? I mean, we know this is a dispensary. I guess you just kind of hover over the pot with your spliff, and you just light it up there, and that heals all of your issues legally in this world, as it's becoming in our world. Alright, we're healing everybody up with a little medicinal green leaf, and then we're going to donate. Alright, terrifying. That is 10 times a charm. Okay. So that cost me 100 gold to get those blessings. I want to see if they're any, like, maybe they're more potent. Yeah. Okay. That could also explain why I didn't take damage before. Alright, so, apparently, my incompetence didn't inform me that these blessings that you receive scale. And so it's like if you pay 2, then you get the +2, which is what I got before. It's great to have the blessings. They're way better than not. But paying 10 is really, really costly in terms of how much money I have. It's 100 per person. However, the blessings are staggeringly high. And so I believe, like, the power shield, for example, is just going to soak all of that guillotine damage. So what I might do here is just spend the huge chunk of change to bless everybody out so that I can walk through those guillotines, take no damage, and attempt to maybe take on the Rat Overlord in one go. I think that could be a possibility. I might not be high enough level, I might not have the equipment to do that, but I'm going to try. So I'm going to go back in and just get brownies, get some iced tea, get everything green-leafed that I can to make us stronger. Okay. So, donate. Uh-oh. Is it just random? What is going on here? Now, why? Yeah? Could... Oh, yeah, but you guys have to come in 15 minutes, okay? Oh, you're right. Yep, 17. Yeah, you can bring it out for her, okay? And then just bring your winter coats back and put them on the chair on the porch, and I'll get them. Okay, honey. Alright, everybody, I'm back. I'll probably have to edit that little chunk out there of me doing nothing. But I do want to look at my people now and just kind of confirm. Alright, so we do have these blessings that are only +3. Alright. And here's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if the secret, then, is the minutes in the day. Like, whatever time it says, or whatever minutes it is, that's how many blessings you can get. If that's the indicator, I'm still guessing at this. I still don't recall, but it is crazy that I went in, I got the 9, and then I came back in, and then everybody could only get 3. So I think maybe the time that you enter determines the level of blessings that you can get. And so you can scale that accordingly based on your money, how much blessings you think you need. But anyway, I got blessings. I'm blessed. The gods are with us. The ninjas are ready. Splinter has trained us, and I'm going to tab save, and then I'm going to dive into this right now. Actually, I lied. I'm going to stop the video here before I get to the real fun of slaughtering the Rat Overlord, if I'm capable of doing that. But either way, we got a bunch of skulls, we got the password, we leveled up, we were able to get a lapis box. So Hidden Hunk is got this like wakizashi katana style weapon in one hand, and then this really ornate box in the other hand that somehow provides defense. I mean, I guess you can block things. I don't know what kind of box this is. It must be big. But anyway, that's an awesome discovery in lieu of being able to use a shield. We've got bows for everybody. Everybody's got a cloak. All the accessories, I think, are thrumming. So we're ready to just do some damage in this hole. All right, everybody. I will check you in the next video. Please subscribe, like, leave comments below. And thank you very much for watching my incompetence at work. Vayakon Namaste.